Hello everyone, John Winton here representing Team 2. Team 2 is comprised of myself, Josh Rivers, Damon Atkins, Dylan Angeline, Elizabeth Register, and Chin E. Liao. And this presentation is to debate that conventional organizations are passe in the 21st century. First, let's familiarize ourselves with what we're calling a conventional organizational structure. This structure more often resembles the org chart at the bottom right-hand side of this slide. It represents a top-down management approach where the majority of decisions are made by senior managers. Decisions concerning hiring and firing, expenditures, and the majority of all other operational activities. An interesting article we came across highlighting the trade-offs of conventional rigidity is the one titled Japanese Management Styles to Change or Not to Change. The article explores how Japanese firms are experiencing global operational pain due to their rigidity. The pain is felt in excess amount of time to simply communicate, which leads to loss of competitive edge in global markets and massive amounts of opportunity cost. Another interesting article we came across via the BBVA Open Mind website provided a lot of insight into the foundational research that essentially divided firms into two main types, one being rigid and one being flexible. Rigid firms performed well, but only performed well when their environment didn't change. Fluid and flexible firms performed well when their environment stayed relatively the same, but also during periods of rapid change where innovation was required. Additional benefits of firms that adopt a flexible and fluid organizational strategy are enhanced and effective communication by the means of empowering their employees, producing resilience, versatility, and flexibility, which leads to performance above and beyond that of a rigid organization. Great example of a company using unconventional structure is 3M. 3M allows their employees to climb a dual career ladder. 3M also has created a measurement and reward system that tolerates mistakes. 3M and engineers and scientists can spend up to 15% of their time pursuing projects of their own choice. 3M encourages their employees to think differently. They understand that when you think differently, that's when innovation occurs. Another example of a company with an unconventional structure is Zappos. Zappos uses a self-managed organizational structure, much like that tomato company out in California. Conventional and unconventional are very general terms, divided by a blurred and ever-shifting line of, on one side, the familiar, the battle-proven organizational methods, and on the other side, the new ideas, models, innovations, and theories to those existing structures and organizations, and new structures altogether. Think the productivity frontier and its relation with trade-offs. As the frontier expands, those firms who live at the frontier experience only trade-offs, and those firms that live somewhere behind experience improvements in multiple areas. Eventually, what we loosely call unconventional will lose its edginess with time as environments that ultimately govern the direction of the firm's strategy are continually changing. There's no reason to depart from conventional structure if performance and competitiveness are being achieved at sustainable levels, and that the relative factors remain unchanged and variables stable. But sustainable for how long? Likely short-term success. Surely change is coming, and having a flexible strategy and capacity to shift with those changes is a hallmark parallel to Darwin's natural selection. Innovation through diversity embracing failures as lessons, fostering involvement and synergies at all levels of the enterprise, is proving to be the dominant characteristics of winning firms in the evolutional fray of competitive business. Thanks for hearing us out.